My wife really surprised me with her attitude since yesterday. I came home 1 a.m. in the midnight, and she didn't pick up a fight or wag her tongue as usual. She even woke up very early this morning to make me a very sweet breakfast, just the way I like it. She's also promising to give me a treat later in the evening today. Wow. This is so strange. At first, I thought she was doing all that to get my attention, because she needed something from me. But she said she doesn't need anything but wants us to go back the way we were before. Could somebody be behind this? Has she been talking to someone? Well, if all these are pretense, I will find out soon. To be honest, I enjoyed that food she gave me this morning. There is nothing so refreshing like having your wife make you a sumptuous hot meal, very early in the morning. It adds more years to your life, I guess, because right now, I feel very much alive, and ready to face the day. I pray it continues this way. I pray she's not pretending. I equally want this marriage to work. I have missed the old Mercy I fell in love with, whom I married because she was sweet and tender. I'm willing to give this marriage another chance as long as she is willing to. I'm so hungry. I think I should pack my car here and look for where I will break my fast. I need to put something into my stomach before heading to the office so I can function well. Imagine. I'm coming from home, yet I'm here looking for where to buy food to eat before I go to work. This is what having marriage problems causes. This is what a broken home brings to someone's life. It makes you disorganized. It makes you starve. You lose weight without even trying. I go to bed hungry. I go to work hungry. Even the food I eat outside sometimes doesn't nourish my body the way it should because I am not happy on the inside. All the arguments and quarrels that we have, on a regular pattern, never allows good things that will move the family forward, to be discussed. The worst is that my wife is too strong-headed to even notice that all is not well in that house. For how long am I going to endure and absorb her negative energy into my life? Her nagging is too much and it's affecting me. Where is Joe, my friend? I can't see him around here. I think he will still come. Maybe he is on his way here. This is usually our spot in the mornings before we go to work. Because our homes have turned into a war zone. Anyways, let me make my orders while I wait for him. Waiter. Please come. I didn't see Joe here today. This is strange. This one Joe didn't come here this morning. I hope all is well with him. I hope he is okay. It's quite unlike him. Well, I'm leaving. I can't continue waiting for him. I have to go to work. I'm very early today. I can't remember the last time I came to work this early. This is what peace at home brings. It makes you more organized and focused. I advise that every man should embrace peace in their marriages and homes. It has a lot of benefits to everyone involved, both for the man, the woman and the children. Just look at me. Happy and bubbly. I came to work very early in a very long time, just because my wife and I didn't quarrel this morning before I left the house. There is nothing like peace at home. I will choose peace a million times over, against fight. There is absolutely no gain in a broken home. Joe, you are already at work. What happened? I didn't see you at our usual spot. Why didn't I see you there? Richie, my friend. Good morning. You didn't see me there at our usual spot, because I drove straight to work from house. You drove straight to work. How comes? There was no need of going to that restaurant, so I drove straight to work. Is that so? What are you not telling me? What changed? Guess what? My wife made me something very nice and sweet this morning. I ate it. So, I didn't have any reason to be there. I drove straight here. Have you now understood why you didn't see me at our usual spot? You mean your wife Mercy cooked for you this morning? The same Mercy that used to fight and quarrel with you every time, now makes breakfast for you before you left the house. Since when did she start doing that? I was surprised too, but she did cook for me this morning. She even promised to change. Even though I am still watching her. Man. You are very lucky. You think so? Yes, what else are we asking for, if not a woman who will give us peace of mind? A woman who will take care of you and you take care of her in return. And not the nagging type, like Mirabelle, my wife. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. I hope so. Anyways, I'm happy for you. Enjoy your woman. We shall see later. Okay? Let me go find Joe, my friend. I know he must be waiting for me to finish my work. We need to go clubbing tonight. It's Friday. I love Fridays. Thank God it's Friday. I know Richie must be waiting for me, so we go hanging out at the club. That reminds me. My wife said she is going to treat me this evening. I can't keep her waiting or disappoint her by coming home late. If I go hanging out at the club with Richie and others, it means I will be late for dinner, and my wife wouldn't like that. I have to cancel the outing I have with the boys. I rather choose to embrace peace in my home than doing something that will bring tension between us. Especially as my wife has promised me she will change. I have to go home now. I was coming to your office. What time are we leaving for the club? We need to go somewhere we can be happy. You know what I mean. Richie, my man. I don't think I will join you guys today. What's the problem? Why are you dragging your feet today? It's Friday. Remember? We never miss out on this. I know. Then let's go. I won't be going to the club with you people, at least not today. My wife is giving me a special treat this evening and I can't miss her on it. She will be upset. I need to encourage her to do more, because I need that peace at home. This is what I have been praying for. I have been asking God to make her change. Now she's changing. I don't think it will be right for me not to change the bad habits as well. I can't continue keeping late nights if actually she's ready to make the home heaven on earth for me and everybody else. I hope you understand. Oh, I see. You are one lucky man, I must say. I wish I can say that about my marriage someday. You will. Don't give up. Start praying. It will happen sooner than you think. Not with someone like my wife. Anyways. Go ahead and enjoy your home and family. Not everyone gets a second chance like you. It's going to be boring tonight at the club without him. But I'd rather be there than go home early to a stinky house and dirty wife, and a very hostile environment where there is no peace and harmony. I will call up Melinda to come over and keep me company. I'm gradually drawn to her. It's not my fault. My wife caused it. No man wouldn't be attracted to such a lady who knows how to take good care of herself. At least I will not perceive strange smells while trying to kiss her, or when she's around me, unlike my wife, whose presence alone feels like you are in a swamp.
What's the time? My husband will soon be home. I think I should put the kids to sleep so we have some time alone when he returns. But will he remember I asked him to return early today? Who even knows if he remembered about our dinner tonight? I won't be happy if he keeps me hanging. No mercy, even if he didn't show up early today, don't flare up too much. It's going to be a gradual thing to take him off those old habits. I'm going to learn to be patient with him. Not like I won't let him know how bad and disappointed I feel. But I will do it in a very constructive way and manner. Shouting and nagging has never worked out well for us in the past. It only escalates things. In the meantime, I will get things rolling as if he will show up early. If I see him, then we eat together, but if he didn't come back early, then tomorrow is still another day. Heaven will not fall. The most important thing is that I'm making efforts to make my marriage work. Where are these children? Matilda, Paul, oh, there she is.
Mom. You called us.
Yes, I did. Have you all had your dinner?
Yes, Mom.
I can see you are already in your sleeping wear. Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Okay, Mom. Good night.
Good night, my princess. I will quickly brush my teeth and then take a shower so I can smell very nice. I don't want him to perceive any form of bad odor from me or from what I'm wearing.
Darling, I am back. I am so exhausted. Driving down home can be annoying sometimes, because of all the traffic jam during that peak time/rush hour. But where's my wife? Kitchen. She might be there. There she is.
Hello, my handsome husband. I thought you did forget and would keep me waiting tonight.
Wow! Baby girl, you are looking so hot tonight.
Are you going to stand there and stare at me all night? Come and give your wife a hug.
This is really tempting, I must say. You smell so nice. I like that.
Thank you. Let's go to the dining table.
Wow! Baby girl. You blew my mind away. You made all these for us.
Yes, my baby boy. I made it, just for the two of us.
But where are the children? I haven't seen them anywhere since I came home.
I already put them to sleep. It's just the two of us awake.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Let's go eat.
Okay.
Pour the drink while I dish your food.
Okay. I feel I'm in heaven.
Of course. This is the other side of heaven. We are still here. Let's enjoy the moment.
Cheers.
Cheers. To us.
Yeah, to us.
Drink up. I have other surprises for you.
If this is a dream, then I don't want to ever wake up from it.
This is our new reality.
Thank you so much, Mercy, for this. I do appreciate it. I pray we remain like this forever. I promise to change and to stop all my bad habits, moving forward. I want our marriage to be sweet like this forever.
Amen. From your mouth to God's ears. Amen, my baby boy.
Wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears her home apart with her own hands. Proverb 14, 1-25. This man must come home late every night. It had become a regular habit. Does he expect me to stay awake and wait for him so I open the doors for him when he returns? That won't be possible. I'm not his gate man. I will lock my door and go to bed. When he comes back, he sleep outside on the streets. Period.
Let's dance.
Yeah. I'm having fun, babe.
I'm having fun too.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me happy tonight. Let's go somewhere more private.
Okay. Good morning, babe.
Morning, sweetheart. How was your night? Did you sleep well?
Yes, I did. And you going home?
I don't feel like going home to that house. I wish you can come with me. Will you?
What about her? She will fight me.
I will drive her out of my house if she tries anything stupid. Then you can move in with me. Okay?
That's fine.
It's morning, and this man didn't come back to this house. Or did he come back but couldn't get in because I locked the doors? Let me check outside. What? Actually, this man didn't come home last night. He has refused to change. I will wait for him to return today. I won't spare him at all, this time. I'm so angry right now. I know he is in the arms of another woman. Look who is finally home this morning. It is the almighty husband himself. Where are you coming from? I know you were with a woman last night, and that's why you didn't come back home. I can smell her perfume all over your body.
I don't owe you any explanation. What's that smell? I guess you haven't even brushed your teeth for 2 days now, not to talk or taking a bath. I can't stand you one bit.
You think when you say that, I will stop asking you where you slept last night? You lied.
I don't want to see you in this house again. Just go inside and pack your things out of this place. You are no longer the woman I married. You changed so much into something else.
Please don't end my life.
By the time I go in and come out, let it be that you have left this house. I am sick and tired of you.
I better leave this house before this man ends my life for me. I won't die because of marriage. I can't die because of marriage. This man has refused to change. He constantly beat me up in that house as if I'm a punching bag. I will go back to my parents' house. He said it to my face that I smell like a dirty pig. How else does he want me to smell if not the way I'm smelling? It's not like I was going anywhere for me to start using the perfumes. He knows housework keeps me busy from morning till night, yet he still complains. He is ungrateful. Mom. Dad. I'm back. My marriage is broken. My marriage has shattered. What? Mirabelle? Is this really you?
What did you say?
You look so different, my dear. What happened? You look so unkempt and untidy. I can't believe this is you. There. Let me help you with those bags. Welcome home. But what about Richie, your husband? He doesn't love me anymore, Mom. He beats me up at any slightest provocation. Come and have a seat, let's talk about it. Okay. Okay. Mirabelle, my daughter. Your husband is right in a way. But he is wrong about raising his hands on you. You don't have to be unkempt because you are looking after the house. You still have to take good care of yourself. You still have to create time for yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, who will? Look at me, your mom. Don't you see I still look after myself despite being a mom of 5 kids with a husband? How can a young girl like you let yourself loose because you had 3 children? You should change these habits. Look good for yourself first. Be happy. My mom is right. I didn't realize how bad I looked until my own mother said it herself. She couldn't recognize her first daughter when I entered the house. How did I get here? How did I allow the pressure of the home get to me like this? I started fighting my husband to the point that he even started raising his hands on me out of frustration. I carried myself anyhow in front of him. I paraded the house like a masquerade with my untidy hair. To even use a simple brush in my hair was a tug of war for me. Oh. I think I went too far. No wonder he called me dirty. From now moving forward, I will be intentional with everything I do.
Well, Linda, I'm going to work.
Buy me something when coming home.
Didn't you cook something?
No, I didn't. Let's order food from outside so the children can eat too.
Daddy, I'm hungry. There's no food in this house.
Well, Linda, why don't you make something for everyone to eat before I can order some food outside?
No. I can't do that. I don't want to spoil my nails.
Oh, really? I'm off to work, bye. This one is worse than my wife. She doesn't even know how to cook. She couldn't take care of the children. I just missed my wife. Even if she's a dirty pig, I still love her like that. I'd rather have her back and help out around the house with house chores than live with a woman like Belinda. She's only good in bed. I'm going to ask my wife for forgiveness. I will bring her back. I look beyond her physical looks and love her despite her shortcomings.
Mirabelle, my good friend, I'm not happy to see you in your father's house. The devil must be very happy, because this is exactly what he wants.
Of course. I'm so happy to see their marriage broken. That's my joy.
You didn't take my advice. Look at me now, I'm happily married now. The problem in my marriage has disappeared. We now live like husband and wife and not like cat and dog. For your marriage to continue working even after marriage is a very big hard work. You must put in the hard work. Point 1. Be gentle with your spouse. 2. Commit to changing. 3. Take the initiative. 4. Use kindness when discussing a conflict of interest. When you love someone and are committed to making your relationship work, use kindness when approaching or discussing conflict, and learn to fight fair when you have differences in opinion. The majority of the time, the issue has more to do with how it was brought up, the context, and the meaning behind it. For example, here are 2 ways to approach the subject of dirty dishes. Why can't you empty the damn sink? Is it because you think you have a maid here? You are so lazy. I am tired of you. Can you please wash the dishes? I appreciate all the hard work you do around the house. Thank you for being so helpful. The way we say things can easily trigger old wounds in our partners, wounds that we may not even be aware of. In a simple statement like the example above, the other person can easily feel attacked, criticized, belittled, and unloved. 5. Work on communicating better. Communication is a foundation for the success of any relationship. Words hold a lot of power, and saying something mean or unkind can do damage that may take months to recover from. 6. Be aware of your own feelings. It can feel like your spouse is an expert at pointing out everything you do wrong, but only you can be the expert on how you are feeling. Self-awareness takes work, but it allows you to make more mindful choices. The only way to fully access your control over your feelings is to take time and analyze your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Observe your emotions, try to label them, and embrace them. There are no wrong feelings, only wrong choices. 7. Know when to take a break. Once you become aware of your feelings, learn how to take a break during an argument. Kindly ask your spouse for 10 minutes to calm down before you continue the conversation. Just make sure you actually come back after 10 minutes. Don't use that time to think of ways to win the argument. Instead, take deep breaths, practice a relaxation technique, and clear your mind. Remember that relationships are more important than being right. 8. Identify issues and goals instead of generalizing things. It's best to address the matter at hand. Don't talk out of point. Learn to make your point clear. 9. Don't wait. Once you have identified an issue, don't wait. Address them. 10. Stop making assumptions. 1. Clarity is key to moving forward, especially when you are trying to repair a damaged relationship. Assuming is nothing more than glorified worrying. When we assume, we take away our partner's power and words, which can lead to a lack of trust. The assumptions we have often come from insecurities or because we are fearful of having a tough conversation. It's important to understand that assumptions can leave people feeling misunderstood. Rather than assuming, take the time to ask the questions even if you think they are silly to ask. 1. Look for the positives. Look for your partner's positive actions and characteristics on a daily basis. According to Dr. Gottman, actively searching for a positive sentiment makes a huge difference in how you respond to negativity. Our brain finds what it's looking for, so if you are constantly looking for faults, you will find them. If you consciously choose to look for positive attributes and actions, you will find them as well. 13. Listen with empathy. If you can listen to what your spouse is truly saying, you will be able to empathize with them. Once they feel that you understand their perspective, the argument usually turns into a dialogue. Validating your spouse's feelings doesn't mean that you agree with them, it means that you are able to step into their shoes. 14. Stay away from criticism. Criticizing your spouse will never have a positive result. The truth is, no one likes to feel attacked, and good intentions easily lead to bad outcomes. After being in therapy for a while, many couples say how wonderful it is to feel heard and validated by their spouse. Use your words wisely, always use I statements when addressing an issue, and state your needs and feelings. 1-5 Give each other space. I cannot stress enough the importance of giving your spouse space to cool down during an argument. This is slightly different from knowing when to take a break. Instead, it focuses on respecting your partner's wishes for space and time apart. Allow them to pick the time and day to come back and finish your conversation or dialogue, and honor that choice. 1-6 Spend time together. Quality time together is critical. That is where our bond can grow deep and rich. Time together doesn't have to be the same routine things or the same type of date nights. Planning quality time can include surprises for one another or doing something your partner thought you would never do. It's important to be open and grow in adventure together. 1-7 Show physical affection. Physical affection is just as important as emotional intimacy in a marriage. To thrive, we need both. Showing affection like a handhold or a warm embrace can go a long way in helping your partner feel connected. 1-8 Practice self-care. Self-care is vital to the harmony of your relationship. You get married to share your life with someone, your happiness, love, aspirations, and dreams, but how can you share those things if you don't have them? Your happiness is your responsibility, it's not something that someone else can give you. Analyze what brings you peace and do more of that. Put together a go-to list of things you can do to recharge. For example, your list might include things like getting your hair done, taking long showers, gardening, reading a book, etc. If we take care of ourselves, we will be more emotionally available for our spouse. 1-9 Revisit your vows. If you are married, revisiting your vows when things are tough is a great way to remember that you anticipated there would be times where it would be hard, but you made promises and commitments to one another. It can help to solidify a sense of unity when it feels like you and your partner are on different teams. 20.
Thank God I was able to put all the kids to sleep. I should call my wife. I miss her. The entire place feels lonely without her. I still love her despite her attitude. She is not picking my calls. I will go to her father's house and ask her for forgiveness. I will bring her back. God, please melt her heart to accept me back into her life. I promise to be a good husband and father in my home from now onwards.
Who's knocking? I will go and check. What are you doing here?
Mirabelle. Please forgive me. I'm now a changed man. I'm sorry for all the abuse and humiliation. I promise I will love you the same. Just the way you are. Wait a minute. Sweetie. You look different. You look very nice.
Please leave.
Okay.
Richard, wait.
Mirabelle.
I forgive you.
Thank you so much.
I promise to be a better wife and person. I'm willing to change in areas that needs changing. I will be intentional in my marriage from today.
Yes.
Are you leaving?
Yes. You smell so nice. See you when I return.
Make sure you come back early.
Of course I will be early. No other place like home.